Okay, so it's Wednesday, January 21st. The transfer portal has seemingly come and gone. Michigan has lost who they've lost. They've likely gotten who they're going to get. You never know in that realm. They could keep hunting. But for the most part, I think in terms of impact guys that are going to play, guys that you're going to see on the field, we've got what we've got here. So I want to just talk through it, look through the depth chart, the changes we've made, what I think might be strengths, what might be weaknesses, where I just have questions in general. Some guys who could break out, some guys I'm excited about. Kind of just want to go through it position by position. Before I do that, I just ask that if you are a Michigan fan, if you like this video, you sub to the channel. I'm going to be talking Michigan football year round. Hope to make a lot of growth this year on this Michigan account. A lot of you guys do know me from TikTok, Google, Chuck. If you don't, or if you're interested in college football takes, not necessarily Michigan, there is college football Chuck as well. For now, though, the Michigan depth chart is what I want to look at. And after your sub, we will get into the offensive line. If you know me, you know I'm an offensive line, played offensive line in college, and really appreciate some of the guys we've got and the depth we've got. So I want to talk about it first. I think if you look at left tackle, there are a lot of people that are going to be back and forth on getting the best five on the field and how we're going to do that. As for now, I just have these guys listed for the most part, the position they play normally. So,
some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stops at the 23. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will get first crack at it here. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. And when you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Wolverines lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Mark. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Wolverines look to do some damage in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Underwood. It's complete to the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Wolverines didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Michigan! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 78 yards down the field, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Rushes on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
Here's the pressure. He'll let it go to the left. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Runs through a tackle. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here. Move the sticks, get 1st downs on the ground. That's who Michigan is.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage.
Touchdown, Wolverines! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. South Carolina is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Jadeveon Clowney had a hand in getting this kid to Columbia, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to San Jose State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen,
thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They'll start this drive at their own 48. The give on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Snagged in the middle, it's Marsh. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
Caught over the middle, it's Peacecore. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so
Prideful.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him.
Touchdown, Michigan! Great job by the back on the option. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Program adds someone who understands the walk rate, pressure, and the playbook. This move signals trust in football IQ and first-hand experience. Michigan isn't just building a roster, it's building continuity and culture and connection inside the program.
He celebrated to the house, stayed at the house all night.
The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another.
There he goes.
Out of my crib real quick.
He's at the 40, the 20, the 10.
That's a load, bro.
To keep him out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. We love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown of the season.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive.
Those girls go take pictures of the sky. This is considered more of
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So here comes the Michigan offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives.
So if you haven't tried it before,
try to make it 4 for 4. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give.
Who the hell Raymond?
Great job.
On my mama.
Commit to the run like this. Obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Catch in the middle. It's Marsh. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Grab over the middle. It's Dorsey. Good, solid pickup there. Now
I'm gonna again, fucking on.
with the first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take 7. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Grabbed in the middle, it's Dorsey. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Wolverines. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Never mind, bro. You out there having fun. I don't even want to goddamn. Never mind.
He'll just take a knee in this drive.
Nah, hit me later, bro. Okay, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling, bro. But you look like you having fun, bro. I don't even want to hear that shit, bro. I know that, bro. And I'm chilling, bro. You want fuck the snow and shit, so I need to play for you. Don't hit me, bro.
Opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Saying that Colorado was crazy. That's the Julian Lewis show.
Second down. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
God, yeah, we can't tackle tight ends, so no to be good in.
These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much.
Fires toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a second and long.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got
still got his feet to move forward.
He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one.
I got to get my laptop and check that too.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh, that is something.
It's complete. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. They'll run it on first and goal.
What the fuck?
He's going
all right, bro.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Bet.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a two-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Wow.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over San Jose State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open
breaks, just steep, runs over another one. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness.
How the fuck all of a sudden could they do all that? All right, bro.
He can hit a home run.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Got the first down and more. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. As that's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score.
How's he open like that? All right, bro.
I need the football back quickly. So
all right, bro.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback.
All right, bro.
He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry up.
Nothing stops anything.
They'll ride the hot hand. It'll be hauled down just inside the 10.
Can't stop it.
They're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's White.
Wazzy's still running through my defense.
For no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's White.
Look at this.
He won't get
An elusive bag.
That's why as a defense you want to set up third and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have...
He gets a hand on it.
You know, it's blocked field goals in moments like that that are momentum changers. That could be the difference in this game. What a great individual effort knocking that thing down.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Gives it on the option.
What a play by 6.
Yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Can do shit with it.
On first down, it's 2nd and 9. Got it in the middle, it's Dorsey. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Going for it all. He's got it on the left. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And his throw is incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot,
that's a pick.
It just makes it a little bit more...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes
Yeah,
down
everything
after a
goes
short
down,
return,
man.
but what a play to get the football back.
Crazy they could do it on third downs, man. You make me overthrow. And I'm not even blitz because they know what I'm blitzing.
Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll try the run. That's the kind of play
I don't understand how that's possible, bro. Just don't understand how it's possible.
Half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6.
He's shifty and running through my people to get.
Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he just flat dropped it.
Where was he running to? The ball was already being thrown.
That's when the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds.
Where's the?
Get the job done and move the chains.
Where's the guys? Like, what's happening? What the fuck's he doing out here?
They try it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Are you fucking shitting me?
A 7 pickup. It'll be
one person blocked 3 people. This game sucks. This game is so fucking bad, bro.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big
nobody
shot,
ever fumbles.
2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And that's why QBs love
nothing ever happens,
so much, right?
bro.
Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Look, just go to the tight end every time. Every time, every time. Doesn't matter. Just go to the tight end every time. It's an easy.
Playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Pushed off. Throw it right over his head. Where the fuck are you going?
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have pushed quite a drive to get touchdown Penn State.
Oh, this game is so fucking annoying. Where are you going?
He's going to get a property tax bill in the end zone because this guy is spending a lot of time there. He might start taking aim at some of those Nittany Lion touchdown records.
Yeah, and those are some records.
Your allowance is dumb shit, bro. Come on.
Barkley and all the Kajana Carter going back. I mean, so many great running backs at Penn State. To be on that list, to be talked about in that vein, I think you're having yourself a day.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21.
So it shouldn't be that long to do what the fuck I'm trying to do.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring it down, but the big play will move the sticks. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
What the fuck, you got a black and gray list?
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Rides the back and leaves it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best?
There he goes. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That's so fucking ridiculous, bro.
Move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
And of course he doesn't fucking catch it.
All over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Of course he doesn't fucking catch it. So I can't get right down there. Come on, video game. This game sucks, bro. I hate this goddamn game.
Put up a 3-spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit.
Oh, straight to the tight end because what the fuck?
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed behind the line, it's White. Breaks into the open.
Look how strong this nigga is. That's somebody with shifty him.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts.
Hey.
Gonna take a shot at this, DB.
Why did they give me that guy?
Inside the 20. It's a fumble on the play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And here they come.
I clicked circle and you didn't give me.
Holy cow, how about that? You think he's going in for the score. It looks like he's going to get in. He fumbles the football.
I click circle, you don't give me the guy. Cutting him off? You don't give me number 5?
Lands on it and gets the touchdown.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided
What
to
the
overturn
fuck?
The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. From the gun. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. You thought they were done. They're not.
Why would you not give me?
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the
That's
explosive.
insane,
Right
bro.
back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another.
Why would you not give me the person going to the ball?
Being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Michigan offense.
This video game fucking sucks, bro. It's so bad.
And I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Hauls it in. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Fakes it past the marker. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Really nice job by the running back.
Why the clock stop?
Quarter picking up that 1st down.
Oh, this game fucking cheats all the time. Why'd the clock stop?
They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Rides the back on the option. The give. Hauled down.
Why can somebody just get injured?
Picks up the 1st down.
All right, bro.
And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. Turning it on.
Another fucking injury. I can't waste the clock. It's another fucking injury.
Try to finish the deal. The Wolverines had tough field position to start this drive, but
that's the first time I've ever seen that. I can't do it. They don't do it.
The defense that time shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You wait for the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game.
That pick was so weak.
They've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Paul.
Got the 5-star corner. The left edge. Got the tight end. Got the other edge. So what am I looking at? Still A minus scratch, bro. This game sucks. Hmm. Penn State's always tough to play. That shit pisses me off. Excuse me. That's fire. All right, where we at? Oh, I got that running back too. I don't know why I did that. word. Ain't no way they don't have my nigga up here, but they got him for the bitch in bed, bro. All right, I gotta have a big game with these two motherfuckers soon. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number two team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Oregon Ducks. 3-Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
All right. I'm always getting the ball first, and I never asked for this shit.
Kick this away to get us going.
Game is fucking ridiculous.
And here's the return from inside the 5. So the Michigan Wolverines offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
First play looking to throw it. It's incomplete.
That's so weak, bro. Yo, this fucking video game, bro. That's so weak, bro.
The crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
How the fuck did he?
Finds his man. It's Marsh. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Well, the season just got a lot more.
How the fuck did he just do that? He
versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish
I'm 2 days sick.
dominating team? The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. We'll give it to the running back. And the senior able to make the
Smith Snowden went to Oregon on here.
The player is down injured at that last play.
Bitch, what?
They check it out. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Look how they made my guy catch the rock, bro. This game sometimes, like, it just can't be serious.
First down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time.
Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Oregon's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Try and muscle for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. As the first down is still going. Tackle, but first down.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards.
Man, they literally did that same shit they did last game.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down.
They still got their whole team. They're Alexanders.
First down loss.
Oh, weird.
That's reeled in. It's more. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. And the back gets the football. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
No problem with PHE right down the middle. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. 2nd and inches. Offense maybe looking to throw the ball here. They got 3 receivers bunched out left. Breaks free. Jukes to get past the man.
No one ever goes there.
That's a solid game.
Ever.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
It's insane.
Looking downfield. It's Moore. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
His back is turned. A receiver catches it with his back turned. Trying to spin, my bad. Spinning. My linebacker hits him. Star linebacker hits him. Nothing. This is crazy on this game.
Action here on 1st down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the 1st quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense. For a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Perry. They bring him down after a short gain there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move.
He caught that.
Over the middle, it's Johnson. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert.
I don't understand how this
is still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Catch made on the out route. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Watch him turn up. Hell yeah.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that.
Get the ball out. Can't tackle tight ends. You forget that.
Delivered there by the linebacker. 2nd down after that short completion.
Stop that shit.
On the ground, it's Hill. He shreds the tackle.
Again, spins off. Just spins off, bro. I just don't fucking get it.
The 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short.
I don't get it, man.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air.
Give me that shit, pussy.
Intercepted in the end zone.
What was you talking about?
After a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
This shit pops up.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. And they wrap it up just short of the first down marker. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's caught. It's Moore. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 4.
They never run bad angles. Those my guys. They never get double blocked. Those my guys.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon.
Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
He's got 1 catch for a touchdown, deep route, but we've seen him do everything.
Point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The quarterback's got it on the option.
He's pushed him forward. I just don't understand.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be?
Excuse me.
Looking downfield. It's Moore. The sure hands. It's Hill.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. A quick juke to get free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Their defense is good as shit.
Down for this offense. And the quarterback
Only 2 players, not stars.
Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Defense surrounds
That defensive tackle should have got fucking juked.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
With the catch, it's Moore. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Moore.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Wolverines are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. So
Fuck you, no. I don't give a fuck.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
Bro, now you fucking, I got a lead. Now you fucking bump my guy.
Just a short gain after the completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third.
This game sucks, dude.
We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team, trying to get 3 before the end of the half.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So it's 4th down, but then just kneel down before halftime here.
Look how many stars is on this team, bro.
Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional.
Am I ready? Let's score. Am I allowed to curse?
And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Let's get in there. Am I ready? Let's score. Am I allowed to curse?
Our guys in the booth to start the second half.
I got a question for you. Would you rather be NFL coordinator or a college head coach right now? Great question.
I'd probably rather be one of those. I'd like to give it a shot. Yeah.
Way to get the second half going.
Like that, but I'll be ready.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon
I'm glad I played this one.
on the field. After falling way behind in the first
What a tough ass schedule we got in Sherrone.
Right now to cut
I still got to play Indiana.
And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Boy, how about this defense?
Vibes are bad. Yes, this is a
Physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Take a pretty good scare in that first quarter.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they hand it off to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. They do it for a second time. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Hey, man, you might have just been the first one on that train. College football playoff. Thoughts on where they are right now and how things are trending for the Wolverines ahead of next season. I got them at 11, which I guess by nature of strengths they didn't have the college football playoff. Thoughts on Michigan going into 2026 in the new regime? How winning? We're sick. Saw a guy. It's a Michigan guy that by result of picking them making the college football playoff. I mean, I'm having to calm myself down. Michigan could be this upcoming college football season. Kyle Whittingham's press conference only made me feel better about that. He talks about how every single year, no matter what conference he is in, he's the most physical team. He is the best team ever in the football. Can't think of anything that would help Bryce Underwood more. Ability to have that rushing attack there, and I'm so curious to see how much he's going to be a part of that rushing attack. So my Michigan stock, I'm holding on to. I'm not letting go of it. I'm buying more of it if I can right now. If anyone's selling it, I feel good about the Wolverines. Like you said, not to disparage, but the regime was post Harbaugh. It's just a difference between torch passed to you as far as having the identity of being physical, being smash mouth, and having that culture, and a guy made that his calling card for the better part of several decades at Utah. I think it's going to transition to the Big Ten like money. I think that across the Big Ten, that's what's winning lately. This conference has had representation in the national championship as a national champion the last couple of years. Very physical outputs for all of those teams. How winning continues the same thing. I'm excited about it. I have to talk myself down a little bit more in this minute, not to spoil the next exercise we have coming up here. Let's just say I have a little bit of a dollar around. Potato sprinkle. Just a little sprinkle. Just a little sprinkle. Not a ton of precipitation. We're expecting a lot. Speaking in Nashville, the form of snow, so not that much. Sorry, microphone. But just a little sprinkle. Like that point you made too about for the national championship caliber team. We've been to 2 national title games together, Cato. Ohio State, Notre Dame, Miami, Indiana. All 4 of those teams. Tough. It's a tough guy college football, man.
Bro, can I just get a fucking hit?
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running.
That's what they do at quarterback. Now that gets overrun as well.
Just enough to get the first down. This game sucks.
Now from the 37. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with first and 10.
It's definitely
nice grab. It's Perry. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
Well,
the Ducks will run up here on first down and goal.
Folks in Mason Blue are going to be sure no lot nations okay out of your
first and goal handoff.
With Cheshire.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm done with that now that I got that out the way.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave
the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right. Is Shamari Earls ever playing anyway? I'm going to check next time I'm in this zone.
All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. First down. They're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Quick juke. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice
Come on, bro.
Patient, waiting for that window to open up.
This fucking video game, dog.
On the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Video game is so bad. Muscle cramps, bitch. I didn't even do anything.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up.
Another guy gets injured. So this game sucks.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
See if they can convert the point after. PHE is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Hughes. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Caught behind the line. It's Perry. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. A deep shot to the right. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
So when she put my lashes on, she put too much glue on them. So she glued my lashes to stitches. So when I took them off, there was no way around it. Like, they were getting pulled up. I don't know why the fuck she did that shit.
That's pretty solid coverage there.
My eyes, I don't like them. Last year, that makes them go faster, so
Remember,
I
last
had to
time
use
we
that.
fourth down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Dropping back. It's Dampier. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Casper. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run the option. Fighting off the defender. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Let's go. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Hughes. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And now the running back's got it again. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Working clock with the ground game. Has the first down and more. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And that play should just about seal it. Number 2 is going to take down number 1, Kirk. They told us they were going to make a strong statement here about supremacy in the sport here in the middle of the season.
And they sure have done that. Anytime you can knock off the number 1 team in the country, you're going to have to now deal with
refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost...
Got my nigga Bret Hart in there.
Thankfully. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. And he dumps it off to the tight end. It's a nice game. He moves the football up to the 27.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The completion makes it second and short. Trying to find room. It's Hughes.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Powers through. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Hand off to the single back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hughes. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game, because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team, and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Farris. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
working on some new shit. Let's hear it. Nah, I'm not big on being a guy who just like previews random. High five. I know what I'm doing now. Mahomes, Lamar.
All right, it's about to be over, so let me just put some tunes on real quick before we get some food. Everybody makes excuses. Here from the everybody. Doesn't matter what the truth is. It's the issue. If the what you don't do, tell me who. Conversation filled with every word. What you learn in therapy, but how do you run myself short? Paid you 15 bucks so she agrees. Everybody makes a story, so doesn't matter what you're trying to do. That's the one I'm scared of. Notre Dame, I did half of theirs. Ohio State didn't do much. I don't have a receiver on here, and I feel like I gotta get him. You gotta get it how you live. Everything's a gift. I'm insecure. I just don't have it anymore. That's what the addicts to my blood. So I get rid of all my way. I guess September and the sky is big. Even if it's starting and you gotta get it. At night, I should stay. I get rid of them on my way. Here's September and the sky is big. Even when it's starting to rain. You gotta get it how you live. You gotta get it how you live. On our first date, you said my car was ready. Something else, rubbed it out, my hair smelled like shampoo. The second date, it looked like a party. The 5 day night, it looked more like a party I deserved. Stand. I watched your smile turn to I hold shit down. We found a way. I'm not too sad about it. I was panic, manic. Why do I didn't need one. Lots of running backs. We could put that north south blocker to what's the name? Using him, get rid of him. One, two. I'm gonna take this love thing, figure it out. I'm losing three. I got three, five, eight, nine, 10 right there. Losing one, getting two. I hold shit down. I can move one of them. I can move two of them to guard. Oh, one of them's a guard. I should have got a Senators round. Okay, so now we talking. Them two got to go over here. Oh no, sophomore, junior. So one, one. Need a center. Another damn. I got three over here. I'm straight on the offensive line. Need a center. I don't even know why I signed all these niggas. This is cool. Somebody going to defensive tackle. I'm only losing one. 273. He leaving. 297. His ass is going over there. So it'd be two. I need one. I need one, but nobody's leaving. Hopefully I get both of them. I got three targets right there. Got a corner. I don't even need any. I'm losing one, two, three. I'm bringing in. Oh, I'm losing all four. Box specialist. He can move over. I want to and I got those two. And I would move Curtis. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 100 miles running through the fast lane in the max pain. Hold on, I'm saying. Yeah, we scrape. She could read my mind. She knows what I've been through. I've been through it sometimes. I don't know if I was through. I always love to try. $500. Wow. Wow. I was starting around. Not playing on 6 minutes, playing on five is what does that. I thought it was cool to be alone and never grown and so every day I turn around. I don't even need this motherfucker.